EP. It's YouTube. Get off the platform if you've got a problem with criticism. When you won't even listen to what I had to say for 3 seconds.
Antagonistic he can be sometimes. Like,
he's a fucking retard.
Like I said, he just acts like a different type of a perp, but he's just kind of two-faced.
He's a tweaker.
Right? His former associations with like the Wolfpack group, with all those guys on that original channel, his showing of like the Jeep fucking shit and all that bullshit he used to show.
The drama community.
Anyway, so he let me set this down. I just recently saw a video, apparently, where his brother showed the house that he lives in.
No, that's not actually his house.
There's no way to confirm definitively one way or another that this is actually the house that him and his family lives in.
It was
I'm just saying, if that is literally the house that you live in, John Hoffer, with your mom, your family, or whatever the case is,
only his bro could confirm that.
You are an absolute despicable, lazy piece of fucking garbage, man.
Yo, open this shit up, man. I'm fired. Okay, all right, let's do this. Let's get fucking real.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chest. What's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
Alright, what's up YouTube? So it just ended my last screen recording. It said I was out of storage. I checked. I deleted a bunch of videos. I have 15 gigabytes of storage right now, so there's no reason this should shut off. But I'm going to try this video again. This is showing how these people just make up lies to discredit me. There's not any actual truth to it. I don't know why they do it. I can only assume that they're all perps, right? And, you know, it's so obvious to me. These people just expose themselves. And in this case, we're talking about Donovan Schultes, and we're talking about Absent-Minded Abe, who just did a video yesterday making up a bunch of lies about me. So let's just go ahead and watch, and I'll let you know that, you know, where he's lying. It's pretty much everything he says is a lie. They take a little bit of truth, and they use that to make up these lies. But nobody's buying their bullshit. They just expose themselves is all they do. So
Target Patton is having another paranoid meltdown again about 14 hours ago.
Nope.
The motherfucker just can't keep my goddamn name out of his cocksucker. What's he crying? Oh, I guess
I make one video for every 10 fucking posts and videos you make about me, Donovan. So that's anybody can look at your channel and see that. That's not hard to see. The truth is real easy to see. So I don't understand what your point is. You're not going to convince anybody, but maybe that's not the point. Maybe the point is just making the videos. Maybe that's all you need to do to get paid. I don't know.
He's mad because Abe finally figured him out. Abe figured out Patton once and for all and put the final nail in his coffin.
I left a comment on Abe's right before he did this video. I left a comment. He was doing a video where he was freaking out, screaming that he's going to commit violence and he's going to kill people and stuff. And so I left a comment and I said, why do you always do that, Abe? Why do you always, you know, create this narrative that like TIs are dangerous or something? Why don't you go ahead and say that's just you? That's the psycho person that's going to commit violence. That most TIs are not anything like you. That most TIs that would be the last thing they would ever do is commit an act of violence because that's what they want us to do. So why don't you go ahead and include that point in your video whenever you're freaking out, acting like a crazy person. And, you know, so I just called him out on his bullshit. I called him out on why do you make videos doing this? Like, you realize what you're doing, right? You're making TIs look crazy, TIs look violent, and all of that. And it's really obvious what you're trying to do. And so if you were actually a real TI, you wouldn't do that. So, what gives? What's your deal, Sean Abrams, right? So I asked him that in a comment. And the next thing I know, he makes this video. So I don't find that to be a coincidence, right? And I find it very calculated that he did it because I exposed his ass, right? He started getting some views and stuff. And there's a lot of people were watching his content, and he started putting out more and more views. They're just pointing out all of these things that he claims is gang stalking, but he doesn't show a single fucking thing. He doesn't show any evidence at all, ever. It never has. So it's clear, if you are one of the people that, watch Abe's streams and you think he's, putting out good information, he does put out some information for the benefit of TIs. That's the whole point, to get you hooked, right? And then to get you in this, lumped into the narrative that TIs are dangerous, and so that they can consider you dangerous and get society against you. That's the whole point. You need to call these people out.
This is, I remember when D.E.W. exposed himself by quickly blocking me from Abe's chat, which made no sense at the time, unless he was an asset for the government implanted into the TI community in order to cause chaos and spread lies about the real TIs, or by doing damage.
Damage control.
John, you're a fucking paranoid loser, paranoid fucking asshole.
Donovan thinks I'm an asshole because he's not effective at what he does, because I can just, basically show what he does and point out question what the fuck he's doing, and they make it real easy for anybody to see that he's just exposing himself. None of what he does makes any sense. If you're a supposed TI and you actually believe any of the bullshit Donovan's saying, then you got some catching up to do, and I hope you don't become one of his fucking victims in the meantime.
No, you need to put down the drugs, John.
Yeah, drugs. Now it's about drugs, right?
Put down the drugs. Talk to your family about getting help.
Donovan.
See, this is why you shouldn't do drugs.
Donovan, I can only imagine the drugs that you do, but I haven't done drugs in over a decade, so it's funny that you guys try to play that narrative.
Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs.
You'll end up like Donovan.
If you're using, talk to your family about getting help.
Bridge.
Don't become another statistic.
Here's Donovan. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. And Donovan's a fucking perp.
You're going to fry your brain if you don't stop, John.
On my live stream, this is in reference to John Hoffer. He came on my live stream in 2022, somewhere 2022. He came on a live.
Oh, yeah, Abe? Why don't you show us that live stream, buddy? Oh, you can't because you deleted it, right? So you're trying to convince people of something that you deleted. Why did you delete that live stream, Abe? And why would you delete that live stream if you're going to later on try to refer back to it and convince people of something, right? An intelligent person would show that. If they want to convince anybody, they would show the live stream you're referring to. What's wrong? Why can't you do that, Abe? Because you're a liar. That's why.
Live stream that I was doing on StreamYard. I was at the computer in my dad's house, and it was the first time I had actually communicated with him, other than a few comments back and forth.
Don't they back up all of your lives on StreamYard? So can't you go back and find that, Abe? Isn't it something you can find unless you purposely went out of your way to delete it, right?
I told him in a few comments back and forth that I used to go hunting at a place called Cherry Tree in Pennsylvania. That was a kind of out.
He's sitting there messing with his chin, right? Let me scratch my chin a little bit. Looks like you need to get some Just for Men, Abe. You're looking a little long in the tooth there. You're starting to show your age, buddy.
in somewhat close proximity to where they apparently where Patton is.
I'm pretty sure we're like the same age, Abe. So I'm not showing like a bunch of gray hair like that. I don't know what you're doing in your life. Maybe it's all the directed energy weapons, right? Maybe all the directed energy weapons and the drones that are shooting you with stuff is making your hair turn gray.
I don't know. So, anyways, we had a couple conversations and chat back and forth, and then he came on a live stream with me.
There he is
I was
again.
doing this live stream, and in the live stream, he he made mention about like how he lost his teeth and he had to get new teeth and all this. This is all stuff that he has since retracted.
I didn't retract it. I never said it to begin with, you fucking liar.
The fool.
He tried to claim that it was his brother that said that. It was his brother that was on the live stream. I saw his face playing his dick.
They completely make stuff up. I don't know why they even make certain things up. It doesn't make sense. It's like I'm missing something. So there's something that that they've told other people or showed other people, so they have to cover for those lies too with more lies or something. I don't know. I'm missing something here because I never tried to claim that anything was my brother on your live stream. So I don't know what you're talking about. I think this is all because my brother got butthurt and he's mad because I talk about knocking his teeth out, breaking his dentures in half. So then that's his spite, you know. He's got to put out these videos and talk about my dentures or something, talk about me having fake teeth or something. Like, it doesn't make any sense unless you entertain my theory there that my brother doesn't want people to know that he has dentures. I think that's what it is. And he's so mad that I talk about busting his fucking dentures in half. The day he got them, it was the day he got them. The very next day I went up and I apologized and offered to pay for them, and he refused. And he told my dad that I sucker punched him. He told Daddy that I sucker punched him. And it was not a sucker punch. It was face to face. He wouldn't back off. He wouldn't fucking let it go. And I warned him over and over again. But he doesn't listen. He's a moron. So don't ask me why he does what he does, but he needs punched in the face more because he just doesn't get it. He thinks he can do this to people. And there's other people he's done this to that have threatened to knock his fucking block off. I witnessed it one night at the bar in town here. A dude twice his size said he was going to fucking kill him because my brother made a funny meme about him online and swapped his head out for what the fuck is the name of the McDonald's character? That's the big purple fucking McDonald's character. I can't remember what his name is. But he swapped his head out online, and this person doesn't think it was very funny, and he's not going to play the online game back and forth. He's just going to find him and knock his fucking teeth out. And that's what he was going to do. And then my brother had to have other people like watch out for him and allow him to sneak out the back door so he didn't get his face fucking beat in. That's what my brother does. You know, that's who he is. And that's why he is afraid to show his face half the time anywhere. He's gonna get himself hurt. That's what he's gonna do. He's really gonna get himself hurt. Somebody is not gonna fuck around. They're not gonna care what consequences they face when they beat the living shit out of you, Ed. That's what's gonna end up happening. I'm telling you.
It was literally him.
No,
it was John fucking Hoffer on.
It's funny because I pointed this out before too in his videos. Anytime he says literally or reality, the reality is, or honest to God, anytime he uses these little key words, right? These are telltale signs he's lying. Whenever he says literally, they're giveaways. Okay? I've noticed this about Abe. It's real easy to see anytime he's talking and he can't help it. I don't think he realizes he does it. He includes the word literally or the reality of the situation. He says that a lot. The reality of the situation is this. Or he says, I'm going to be honest, or let me be honest. These are all signs that suggest that what you're saying is absolutely bullshit, and you know it. And that's why you can't stop yourself from including these words. Your brain does it.
Live stream in 2022 in the summer approximately August. That was on my original channel.
That was true.
I remember that.
So first of all, this guy is a liar. But I feel bad about all these slander channels.
I bet you
do.
Shortly after that,
you feel bad. I bet you feel bad, Abe. You wouldn't be making this video if you felt bad, you fucking douchebag.
his brother on the original Patent Perps channel on Facebook that he had, he somehow knew how to send me a friend request on Facebook. I guess he got it from Donovan's shoulders because me and Donovan were friends on Facebook. Until I realized.
You see how there's a group of people working behind the scenes together, right, to stalk and harass me. You know, they expose themselves. Like, here's your group, right? They all admit that communicating behind the scenes and all this.
See, that's what John's mad about. See, John was jealous.
I'm not mad.
Of our alleged friendship.
Yeah.
We used to be.
What? Wait, I'm jealous of your friendship with Abe. Oh, sure, Donovan. That's what it is. Yep. You keep beating that drum, buddy.
Cool with each other, but Brandon was telling me that
Brandon Q.
All kinds of shit about Abe. He's saying that Abe is an agent. You know,
Brandon Q's real credible. So yeah, I'm sure that anything Brandon Q told you is you can take that to the bank, right?
Because he worked for Border Patrol or something, or he was a washout.
That's what Abe is.
And he was at that.
Abe was a washout fucking Marine, right? What, he went and turned his battle buddies in for picking on him? They picked on me. They called me names and picked on me because some fucking big transvestite tried to pick you up. They paid for the fucking special treatment at the strip club, and Abe told on them, and considered that like sexual assault. He went to a strip club and they paid for the special treatment where they take you up on stage and they, you know, it's like something that they do for people, like a bachelor's party or something. It's normal. It's what they do, right? But Abe went and he tells a story about how he was bawling his eyes out, crying, walking home in the rain. This is a Marine, supposed to be a Marine. And then how some big transvestite-looking person gave him a ride, which, hey, you make choices. You have to live with the choices you make. So then that person tried to molest him or something, and he just narrowly escaped, and he had to walk back to his barracks or whatever. And then he went and reported all this the next day to his superiors. And then he's wondering why they all made fun of him. They all fucking made fun of him because you're a pansy, dude. You're in the Marines, and you went and told on your battle buddies for something like that. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? And then you're surprised when they make fun of you for it, and they laugh. Well, of course, you're supposed to be a Marine, dude, and you're bawling your eyes out because some big transvestite tried to pick you up, and because some stripper smacked you with a belt or something. Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Grow a set. Tuck in your vagina, you fucking queer.
Training facility in Alamogordo. See, that same facility, that's where they train all the BIA cops that they send to the reservation. And so, like, he could have been a tribal cop too if he wanted to. Anyways, that's what John's beef, that's what his whole fucking trip was about.
No.
Because I was trying to help it.
No, my beef is why are you trying to delete my chats whenever I'm just simply exposing my perp and you delete the chat? That I was like, what the fuck? What are you doing that for, Donovan? Why would you do that, right? Yeah, there's no jealousy there, buddy. I promise you.
I was trying to protect him from all the trolls that were coming from Burger Boy. Yeah. And as soon as Burger Boy would share one of Abe's videos on his community tab, boom, he would get mobbed by trolls, and it's just all troll sock accounts, you know.
And that's why you deleted my chat,
accusing him of rape and all kinds of shit, you know, being a predator.
Well, he is a predator. He admitted to sexually assaulting a woman at a bar, and then made up excuses for doing it. Like, tried to justify him doing that, and there's no justification for it. He's a predator. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Suicide trolls, you know, people telling him to end himself. And so I asked him, hey, just give me a wrench. I'll take care of all these trolls. That way you could just keep talking, and I'll handle all the bullshit going on.
See, you fucking weirdo creeps all protect each other, don't you? It's fucking weird. It is super weird.
On in the chat here, and as you can see, you still got random trolls, mostly from Bird Boy and Kiwi Farms, coming straight in here, trying to.
It's not hard to see that Donovan is one of these fucking creeps, dude. He tried to creep on Dana Kane. He tried to creep on Alice Dark. He tried to creep on who else? Oh, that Sharon Hensley, right? Will's ex-wife. He tried to creep on all of these women. Like, it's fucking weird, dude. You're a creep, and you do it by trying to put down other men. The men that they bitch about a guy, and that's when the creep like Donovan swoops in, right, and does this hate bonding shit. It's weird. It's creepy. And that's what you do, Donovan.
Pushes buttons and get them all riled up, so that he reacts very poorly. He gets all mad, starts spazzing out and wigging out, and then that's what they want to see. And then that's when they clip all your shit, and it ends up on Andros edits all over the fucking place.
Well, you know what? They're morons if they react that way. You know, if they can't control themselves and can't control their emotions, and they want to react every time somebody tries to, set them off or something, then they have some fucking work to do and some growing up to do. They're immature, they're naive, and they're obviously not in control of their emotions, right?
There's like millions of these fucking copycat content thieves that, they just shop around looking for this shit all fucking day. Looking for whoever the next fucking lol cow is.
Yeah.
And it might not even be, somebody that actually lives with their fucking parents, talking shit on the internet while using their parents' Wi-Fi.
What a clown he was, just like Pat and Perps.
I don't do that. My Wi-Fi is my name. I pay my own bill for my Wi-Fi. That utility is in my name. I'm not on my parents' Wi-Fi. I'm on my own internet that I pay for. Matter of fact, my parents use my Wi-Fi.
I eventually deleted them as a friend on Facebook, but he started making these parody fucking videos and stuff about his brother. And at the time, John Hoffer kept telling me, "Oh yeah, that's my brother Ed," but I was getting him confused with the other brother.
And that's a bunch of bullshit, because there was no reason at all to confuse anything at that point. The only reason is because my brother Ed is a piece of shit, and he inserted the confusion. Just like when I looked up my own criminal record, right, and I saw a bunch of crimes under my name that were committed by my pedophile brother. Henry is his name. There's no confusion there. His name's Henry. He served 5 years for being a pedophile, convicted pedophile, in state prison. In the prison that he served at, it's funny how many people from Patton work there. So when I saw all these crimes on my own record that were committed by my brother, I thought it'd be curious to see what comes up when I look up his name. So I looked up his name, and nothing came up. Nothing. Isn't that interesting, right? Who has the power to alter records like that? Like official docket sheets and records like that. So somebody twisted around records to make it look as if I was this person. So that's why you're going to hear Donovan here do some damage control. So whenever Abe talks about that, the confusion and the other brother, listen to what Donovan says.
Another one that we don't really want to talk about too much.
We don't?
That is he who shall not be named.
Why not? Why don't we want to talk about? Why don't we want to talk about Henry? Why? Because you need to confuse people? You need to confuse people? You don't want them to know the truth? So you don't want them to go looking into the truth? You need them to believe your lie? So you don't talk about Henry? Because you wouldn't be able to confuse people then if people learn the truth? Is that what it is?
They do have a brother that is on a public registry.
So why would you say he shouldn't be named unless you're trying to protect another fucking creep like yourself? It doesn't make any sense.
And that's where the confusion's up, because there's actually 3 of them. There's 3 brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And now
and Henry and Ed are both creeps. absolute fucking creeps. One of them's a convicted pedophile. The other one, Ed, he's just committed these creepy fucking, acts against women, but never got convicted or charged with anything. He never got in trouble for it. But it absolutely happened, without a doubt, several times. And there's witnesses that would contest to this, that would absolutely speak on this, because it's sick, right? Sick, creepy weirdos like this do this shit, and it's not right to get away with it.
Supposedly a registered sex offender. So there was a lot of confusion early on for a while there. And like I was working jobs and shit.
So hopefully this will clear things up if anybody's confused. All right. John Hofer, myself, has never, ever, I repeat, never had anything even closely related to any type of sexual assault or anything of the sort. Nothing. Right? I've never been charged with any violent acts ever in my life. Okay, so if anybody tries to pull that bullshit or tell you that, they're lying. My brother Ed has committed it, never been charged with it. But there's no statute of limitations on this shit, Ed, so they can investigate that, just so you know. You haven't escaped accountability yet on that. And the other one has been convicted, and it's not hard. Anybody can look it up. I don't know why anybody would try to obfuscate the name, and he who should not be named. Why anybody would do that is beyond me, unless they're trying to protect the lie, or they're trying to protect the weird, creepy pedophiles. I know at one point my brother Ed was trying to spin everything I was saying. When I say my brother, right? My brother Ed was trying to spin everything around and try to tell other people that I was referring to my brother Henry, and that's just a lie. And Donovan tried to obfuscate that as well. That's how I found out about it. Donovan's a dumbass that exposed them for it, pretty much. So I realized what they were doing and asked the right questions. I was like, well, Donovan, why are you trying to confuse things here? That doesn't make sense.
So I didn't really know exactly what was going on. But anyways, point of this is that, dude, first of all, John Hofer is a fucking liar.
Yep.
All right? He is a liar.
Prove it,
So
Abe.
we'll get that out of the fucking way right away. He's lied and retracted the fact about what he said about his teeth. Dude, nobody cares if you've got fake teeth, dude.
So why are you talking
Nobody
about
gives
it?
a shit.
Exactly.
Just say it on a fucking live stream
Why don't you
video. Be completely cool with.
Why are you talking about this? I never fucking said it, Abe. I'm not ashamed of myself. It's just a lie. Why would I lie about that? Like, I never said that. You're just making that up. Well, I don't know why, because you're a fucking retard. You have nothing you can try to convince people of. So you just come up with these stupid little things like this. It's sad. It's so pathetic. You have nothing better to lie about? Like nothing? You can't do better than that? Come on, dude.
Fucking admitting it and talking about what happened and then try to retract it a year later and then swear that it was never true, swear you never.
You can't retract something that you never said. Okay? So when I never said it, there's nothing to retract. Abe is the one that's sitting here lying through his fucking teeth. Lying through his teeth, right?
Said it, swear that it's not true. Swear that you never had any associations or affiliations or connections to any drug abuse, former substance abuse.
And that's a lie. I never said that. I've mentioned several times how I used to be addicted to opiates. Several times I've admitted that. I have no problem admitting that. I'm not ashamed of anything. So again, you're lying, Abe.
When you also said that on the live stream in 2022.
Did I?
That was another thing that you talked about.
Well, can we see this live stream, Abe? We need to clear some things up because you're just making up shit. And, we could clear this all up if you just showed us the live stream. Can we see the live stream, Abe?
That's how you actually lost your teeth. From overconsumption of Mountain Dew and fucking meth, dude.
Oh,
That's
really?
literally what you told me on this fucking.
Yeah. If that were true, you think that I would go around telling people that? Are you fucking insane? Are you smoking crack? Are you just retarded and you think people would actually believe that for 1 second? You're dumber. You're dumber than the people you think. You're dumber than you think people are. People aren't stupid. You, on the other hand, are retarded. And you're a fucking moron if you think anybody would believe your dumbass lies.
Stream, but
well, you know what I also heard?
What else did you hear, Don?
Well, this is for all you conspiracy theorists out there. I heard that they was putting saltpeter in Mountain Dew, and you know what saltpeter does? It shrinks your.
Well, I know they put it in the food in the prisons, and they put it in the food in the military too. I know that. So what is it about saltpeter? Why did they put it in all the food, right? They clearly are all aware of something that they don't really, it's not common knowledge to everybody else, but they absolutely put it in the food.
Weenie. It's like they do in the prison house. I heard they also put saltpeter in all the food to make all the inmates lethargic so that they don't rape each other, and it shrinks your weenie at the same time.
Yeah.
So don't drink Mountain Dew, kids. It'll shrink your weenie and mess up your teeth.
anyways, like I said, I'm not trying to beat this dude while he's down, but he is like a perp.
No, I'm not down, for one. But two, that's exactly what you're trying to do. So when you say that you're not trying to, while doing it, it just exposes you. You're just showing people your true colors. You're showing what you really are as a person, that you're a piece of shit. Sean Abrams.
Well, see, same here. You know, I actually feel bad for the guy.
No, you don't.
You know, that's what I told him. I told him.
There's nothing to feel bad for. Like, you guys make stuff up about me and then feel bad for your lies? I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
I pity the fool. I pity the fool.
You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't sorry looking some bitch.
It's like his brother's a perp and his brother's perping him.
No.
All the people.
His brother. Well, the only brother that is a perp is See, I'm not going to say his name.
Oh, so see,
I don't think.
See this? They can't even fucking keep their shit straight. Well, the only brother that he's going to try to protect my brother Ed, the fucking creepy perp, but by saying that the only brother that is a perp is the brother that we can't mention his name for some reason, right? They just expose themselves. They're fucking retards.
He's even on YouTube. Is a perp is He's a fool. I pity the fool.
You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't sorry looking some bitch.
It's like his brother's a perp and his brother's perping him.
No.
All the people.
His brother. Well, the only brother that is a perp.
He says no, just like he said whenever I said, you know, somebody can own your device by clicking on a link, right? Donovan was real quick to say no, right? Well, why are you being like that, Donovan? What are you trying to hide there, buddy?
His
brother's a perp and his brother's perping him.
No.
All the people.
His brother. Well, the only brother that is a perp is See, I'm not going to say his names because I don't think he's even on YouTube.
Henry.
But it seems like, you know.
But he's not a perp. He's just a fucking pedophile.
Ed's being victimized too.
Oh, is he?
By his new simps.
Community where he lives.
And John Boy, he's playing a dangerous game here. You know, this is a dangerous game.
The truth?
Because this motherfucker's trying to get me killed up here.
The truth is dangerous?
In case you haven't noticed.
See, Donovan, you have to understand that you make choices and actions have consequences. I'm not trying to do a fucking thing to you. But the truth, if the truth, it makes things dangerous for you, maybe you should get off YouTube, buddy. Maybe you should quit making the choices you're making. Maybe you should quit playing games with other people's lives, right? Or else maybe something bad's going to happen to you. You can't blame it on anybody but yourself, buddy. Nobody else is making these choices, is putting a gun to your head, making you do these live streams, making up lies about me, right? I'm going to continue to speculate and, you know, what, are you a narc? What the fuck is your deal? Why are you doing this? And if other people see the same thing I see, listen, I can't control other people. I don't pretend to, and I don't intend to try to control other people. If you can't take accountability for your own actions, that's your problem, my friend. That's not anybody else's problem. And you can try to blame other people all you want. It doesn't change the fact that you're responsible for your actions.
Are perping him, but he is also a perp. He's a perp, but like in like the kind of like
I hated the fool.
He's a two-faced perp.
I told you.
Okay, like meaning like he.
See, that's why I blocked him from your chat, Abe. I was trying to protect you from him by completely cutting him off and separating, so that he can't brainwash you with his bullshit.
All I was saying was my perp is Ed Hofer, right? And that's who is making up these fucking lies about me. I just said, tried to identify the person and literally say who the perp is, right? Who the Jesus Christ account was, right? And guess what? I was right. You know, am I a liar? I was right about everything he said. You can't show any actual fucking situations of me lying at all because I don't fucking lie. I have no reason to lie.
And then it took you this, like, how many fucking years to figure it out? And that's what he's mad about. That's what he's bitching about on his community tab.
What?
He gets with these people that are toxic.
Like
he
who?
was always trying to defend people that were just bold-faced, blatant, fucking, like, terrible people.
Like who? Who are you talking to? Give me an example of who you're talking to because I'm a loner, dude. I blaze the path by myself. I don't have any groups that I'm affiliated with, right? Of course I talk to people, so do you. Everybody talks to people. But I'm not with anybody. I don't get with these people. I'm completely independent. So give examples here. What are you talking about, Abe?
Pieces of shit that were pretending to be TIs, and he would try to defend them for like 2 years. Oh, we don't call people perps, and we don't talk about blah blah blah. And he tried to make himself like appear like this like self-righteous person, and he's like,
I didn't try to make myself appear anything. I just say it how it is. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't have a filter, and I'm allergic to bullshit, okay? And I don't have time for it. So if you want to consider that as me trying to make myself out to be this self-righteous person, that's your own fucking delusions, right? Because I'm an asshole, I promise. I'm a self-righteous person, but I speak the truth, and I take accountability for my actions too there, buddy. So why don't you try it? You know, your life might improve. What do you know? You stop sexually assaulting women in bars and making excuses about it.
so goody two shoes and never fucking never criticize a perp. Then he goes on like Dr. DeFacto's channel, and Dr. DeFacto doesn't know any different because
Sure he
I don't
does.
think he understands
Sure he
kind of
does.
that John Hoffer is actually like kind of a piece of shit.
Dr. DeFacto understands very well, probably better than most people on the internet here. He's beyond you fucking morons. That's why he doesn't participate in it. You think he doesn't see through the bullshit? You think he doesn't see the fucking fuckery going on right in front of him just because he doesn't call it out? You guys think that he doesn't see it? He can see more clearly than fucking any of you idiots. And that's why he lets it go on. You know, that's what I do. I let it go on in my comments so that you fucking idiots can expose yourselves. And you do it every time because you're morons.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you finally figured it out. Okay.
So then the whole reason I'm bringing this up, dude, is because recently there was a video. Like, dude, if this is true, I'm just saying, man. Like,
See what he says there? This is true. I'm just saying that. He says this shit whenever he's about to lie. Okay? He always does this. This is true. The reality of it, like literally.
I already didn't have a ton of respect.
Notice how he already has Burger Boy in his chat, you know, trying to gaslight him, you know. Burger Boy's, he won't block him either, Abe. You know, just cut these fuckers off.
No, I don't block anybody. I want you fuckers to expose yourselves. Why would I block anybody? That shuts down the conversation, right? That allows your little games to work. Fuck that. Your games aren't going to work because I'm going to let everything there for everybody to see. And then, you know, the fact that I do leave everything there and I let, you know, there be a record of everything so people could see for themselves, and you still can't find fucking a single thing to actually, you know, prove what you're saying at all or to support the claims you're making. You're just making up more bullshit lies. That's all you are. You guys are the problem. You're like the problem. The problem needs to be eliminated.
Don't react to their bullshit because that's what they're trying to do. You know, they're trying to make you react to give them the content that they want.
He's saying this while he has a picture that somebody edited of me up here with some fucking clown makeup on. That's a picture of me that they put all this fucking weird makeup and shit on. Like Donovan, dude, you realize that you expose yourself, dude. You're showing everybody like what you're doing. You're giving away your tactics and methods and everything.
So when you start screaming around, yeah, you know, like how he used to do, you know, it ends up on Birdhead.
He still
does. Birdhead and people like that, you know, they collect that shit, and that's all their fucking channels are about.
Respect for this guy.
He just did it 2 days ago, and I called it out in the comment section, and they think that's why he's mad and made this video. But he does it, and he continues to do it, and he's not that stupid. Why do you think he's doing it? Come on. Why do you think he's doing it? Because he's directed to do it. He's told to do it. It's his job to do it, right? To create this narrative.
I felt bad about his situation.
Sure he did.
But
You get your own clip channel like I do. I already have like...
Listen, I don't want anybody to feel bad about my situation, please. I am not a victim. Do not feel bad about my situation. I don't come on here to cry about things that they've done to me. I come on here to show everybody else their tactics and to show the truth so that they can't do this to anybody else. So that their games don't work on other people. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm more than fine. There's nothing to pity here. I promise you that.
Like 10 fucking clip channels all made by the same person. Just clipping my content of me just...
What content?
Saying controversial things. You know, sexist, racist, misogynist things.
Content, Donovan?
I have...
Your content is literally you clipping shit about people and making up lies about people. That's it. That's all. That's your content. What are you doing right now?
I haven't had a ton of respect for him for the entirety of the last 2 years.
Don't be a Cobes.
Just how inconsistent, up and down, all over the place he is. How antagonistic.
See, antagonistic and up and down. Yeah, sure, okay. Please, if you think that's true, go look at my content and see if you think I'm up and down and all over the place. Because maybe I'm delusional, right? Maybe it's just my broken brain, but I don't see how anybody could look at my content and say that I'm up and down all over the place and antagonistic. No. Nope. Call out the perps, yeah. Yeah, I have no problem coming at you guys and doing exactly, you know, asking the right questions to bait you fuckers into exposing yourselves. And you do it every time, without fail. Every fucking time you do it. It's like, this is what you want. You want to do this. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you love the attention or something. I don't get it. You people are weird as fuck. You're fucking... Listen, you're weird as fuck. Weird as fuck. I can't show you Donovan's face because he obfuscates his face. While at the same time trying to say other people are weird looking motherfuckers, right? Come on, Donovan, show your face, buddy. Come on, let's see your ugly fucking mug. I've seen it already. You're fucking... Dude, for you to call anybody weird looking, I do feel bad for you. I feel really bad for you watching your live streams while you're riding around on your bicycle. Fuck, dude. Grow up. Get a fucking set of balls. Quit being a vagina. And just quit being a piece of shit, right? And your life will improve. Until then, be good or be good at it. Peace out.
You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess. What's happening next? You got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds, they can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. And when they try to change, you can say no, free me.
I guess I don't have any haters watching me anymore. No, there's a bunch of them watching me. So,
Screenshot this, motherfucker!